In the summer of 1914, Europe was on the edge of a precipice. On a scorching July day, the Bosnian capital, Sarajevo, was bustling with its usual summer vibrancy. But beneath the surface, tensions were mounting, poised to erupt in ways that no one could yet foresee. As the city went about its day, shadowy figures in dark corners plotted an event that would alter the course of history. Little did the crowds know that their seemingly ordinary day would soon be marked by a momentous, world-shaking incident. Amidst the cries and overlapping sounds of street vendors and chatter, a single fateful shot shattered the calm, fatally wounding Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, and his wife Sophie during a motorcade in Sarajevo. The aftermath of the assassination was swift and dramatic. Sarajevo, once a vibrant city of innocence, became the epicenter of an impending storm. Panic and disbelief swept through the streets as news of the Archduke's death spread like wildfire. The Austro-Hungarian Empire was thrust into chaos, grappling with the shock of the attack and the mounting pressure to respond. In the opulent halls of Vienna, the ruling elite faced a difficult choice. The assassination was not just a personal tragedy, but a potential catalyst for a wider conflict. The Austro-Hungarian Empire, already grappling with internal tensions and nationalistic aspirations, saw the assassination as an opportunity to assert its dominance and silence the rising voice of Serbian nationalism. Across the border in Belgrade, Serbia braced itself for the repercussions. While the Serbian government publicly denounced the attack, it was secretly aware of the storm that was brewing. The political landscape was fraught with anxiety as Serbia prepared for the inevitable repercussions of its defiant stance against Austro-Hungarian influence. Behind closed doors, alliances were forged and strategies devised with the opposing blocs of European diplomacy. The Central Powers, including Austria-Hungary and Germany, and the Allied Powers, including France, Britain, and Russia. The assassination ignited a complex web of treaties and obligations, with each side maneuvering to position itself for the impending conflict. The world stood on the brink of a war that would engulf nations, reshape borders, and bring unprecedented devastation. As diplomatic efforts failed and the drums of war began to beat, the continent plunged into a cataclysmic conflict that would come to be known as World War I. The initial shock of the assassination quickly gave way to a full-scale war, characterized by trench warfare, technological innovations, and immense loss of life. In the months that followed, Europe witnessed the collapse of empires, the rise of new powers, and the redrawing of national boundaries. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand became a symbol of the fragile peace that once existed and the profound changes that followed. In the end, the question remains: how might history have unfolded differently if that fateful shot had never been fired? Could Europe have avoided the devastation that followed? The unanswered questions linger, serving as a stark reminder of how a single event can spiral into a global catastrophe, shaping the course of the 20th century and beyond. Wisdom. The assassination that ignited World War I highlights how individual actions can profoundly alter history, reminding us to carefully consider the impact of our decisions.